What to expect when you visit an Ayurvedic doctor for a consultation? You could have met a lot of doctors in the past, had their consultations, especially the mainstream medicine, and you could have gone with some symptoms and they would have prescribed some medications and given to you. And if required, you would have gone for any investigations, blood test or ultrasound or endoscopy, and you would have gotten it. In Ayurveda, the concept of holistic healing is a very important aspect that makes Ayurveda quite unique. Now let us analyze the word holistic. Now the holistic means your body is not just yourself, it is about your physical self, your emotions, your habits, your surroundings, your environment. All of this are interactive with that. So when you go to an Ayurvedic doctor, definitely they will ask about how is your toilet, because how your toilet habits has a lot of understanding how your energy and how your health is. And also checking your pulse, because pulse, before we had stethoscope, we had many of the investigations. Pulse was one of the ways to understand what is happening inside our body, because it tells us what is the energy levels. And in Ayurveda, it's not just the number of the tempo of the pulse that is happening in a minute. It's much deeper than that. We check the tempo of the pulse, we check the volume of the pulse, and we check the frequency, and we also check the similarity between the pulse in your left hand and in your right hand. This gives a lot of understanding where all things can be improved, where all things are not good enough, and what is good enough. So according to that, it's actually a calculated guess, understanding your energy, looking at your tongue, because if the tongue is coated, it gives a lot of understanding of if you have too much of mucus internally, and looking at your eyes, because eyes give a lot of understanding of the vitality of a person, your nails, your hair, and even the tone of your voice. And all of that put together, there is also an interaction that is happening. So in an Ayurvedic consultation, they are taking a holistic approach. What exactly is your lifestyle? And we are trying to connect the dots between your current state and if your lifestyle and your emotional patterns and your eating habits, if they have any correlation. And according to that, a treatment plan will be designed, and also some of counseling if you need to change some of your habits and why you are stuck in that habits, what can be improved, how to come out of it. So all of this put together is what includes in an Ayurvedic consultation. And the word for a doctor in Ayurveda, we call it Vaidya. And the word Vaidya comes from the root meaning vid, which actually means wisdom. A Vaidya is someone who is giving wisdom to cut that ignorance that is keeping you stuck in disease or stuck in something that is not helpful for your growth or your better life. So that's what a Vaidya does. It's a holistic approach. It's not just prescribing some herbs or telling you what to eat. It's also having a better understanding about life, and also if required some intensive therapies needs to be done. If required just motivation, it's okay. There is nothing much to fear what you're going through. We can come out of this. This is not going to be that problematic that you should have. And the word for medicine in Ayurveda, it is called as Bheshaja. And if you look at the etymology of the word Bheshaja, it says anything which helps to remove the fear of disease. Because many people suffer with the fear of disease than the disease itself, because that creates a lot of anxiety, puts them under stress, and they release a lot of cortisol, and that keeps their energy low and stuck. So when you go to an Ayurvedic doctor, it is not only to understand your doshas or to understand your energy levels, it is also to get a hope. How can I improve the quality of my life? So this is what you can expect in an Ayurvedic doctor. It's not just a pulse or to understand your dosha, it is also to improve your overall quality of your well-being.